second. He's serving Hannafin's minor. They said he was charging. So we are off and Adam. That doesn't make sense. Yakeley on the ice. Yakeley pops him out of the box. Cross-ice pass. Bainish and Pfister. The other players out there for Vancouver. Tri-Cities with possession. Behind the net, looking to center, looking to put something out front. Bainish puts pressure on. Nice job getting a puck on that by Pfister. Shot high and goal over the shoulder. Partially screened, but that's a heck of a shot. That puck will go in. A lot of goals. So 14:35 left in the second period. That increases the score to 3-0. That'll be the end of Bruton's penalty. Bruton will be back out and available. So we should be skating 5-on-5 now is my understanding. I don't know why. Yeah, we got one more. Here we come. So we got Yakeley with Bottomley and Myers, Triplett, and Walsh. Buck dropped. Yakeley kicks that back to Walsh. Oh, sorry, Triplett, not Walsh. Triplett back to Yakeley. Yakeley through center. Over to Bottomley. Bottomley had it at his feet. They gained the blue line. And the puck is still loose at the foot of a linesman there. They dig it out finally. Down low, and that is Myers centering. Nobody there for Vancouver. Tri-Cities able to get that turned around through center. Stepped up and held down. They're not going to call anything. Shot in by Tri-Cities defense. Blocked in front. Good move by Bertra. That's fantastic movement. That's just the way they teach him at goalie camp. Chitter, 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 stop. They probably don't say it like that, but you know. Nice job, micro moving. I'm not even sure that's a fact. 13:59 left in the second. They've got 3-1 up on the scoreboard, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 3-0. I don't remember Vancouver scoring. That puck in on net, and Berkshire will cover it up.
Puzzle's trying.
Well, they've got a 0 in front of the 3. Yeah, I think that they're working with that clock today. They're spending some time.
We didn't want to do it. Nobody else will.
Carson. Shot in on net. Pfister kicks it around the wall. It's going to be held in at the point and knocked back down. Tri-Cities will pick it up. Tri-Cities works that around top of the circle. Nice stick movement. And Carson now is able to chip it up out of the zone. No icing. Waved off by the linesman. Nice move. Covington goes flying. And here's 15 around Pfister, coast to coast. Nice lift by, sorry, that was around Bruton, not Pfister. Pfister lifted his stick late. Remembering these guys from the few times that Vancouver's played him, 15 is their best player. So I'm not surprised to see him with the puck on his stick going coast to coast like that. That makes sense. Nice job by Holland, absorbing that hit and getting the puck out of the zone. And we have a whistle. Interference call on Tri-Cities. That's about right. That looked like it might have been. And Covington's still down on the ice. That was a good size hit. So Covington, looks like Chris Bottomley is out there with him just checking on things, making sure he's doing all right. And we'll be... like Owen doesn't want to put any weight on that leg. That's his left leg. They're going to take him straight off the ice. So we'll be back when they drop the puck.
We'll see a cat fight soon.
Oh, well, they give them 5 minutes. So that's something. Still discussing that penalty. Covington made it off the ice in one piece. It looked like it was his knee. He was favoring that left leg pretty good. They've got 5 minutes up on the board for a penalty for Tri-Cities. So it looks like there's a major penalty going to be assessed for a knee, I think is what the call is going to be. They're going to call knee on knee. Well, we'll see what the call is. Yakeley and Mooney talking it over on their way back to the bench. Mooney, the captain for Tri-Cities, and they're gonna show Feldman the door. Is it not working? Please check right this very second, because it was not working at the very beginning. But then I think I fixed it.
Okay.
Is there anybody watching online? I think the audio is working now, but if it's not, let me know and I'll see if I can't take a look. Maybe that'll work. We'll try that. We'll try that. Amy, I think I got it. It was wrong again. I think I got it too.
I'm testing my dad.
Okay, so more technical difficulties. 5 minutes of power play opportunity now for the Rangers. Puck is in Tri-Cities end, and they get it clear. That'll go the length of the ice. Mercer will stop that. He looks to leave it in the corner. Banish will get to it. Banish, good forecheck by Tri-Cities. There's some parents down in front that are still discussing the play. That's too bad. Walsh coming across the blue line into Tri-Cities end. Walsh shot on net. Tri-Cities able to turn that back around. That'll be a breakaway opportunity for Tri-Cities if it doesn't roll off his stick. Nice job getting that shot off, as that was late. Why do we have a whistle? That was a whistle because the net is off, maybe? Okay. Good. So we are lining back up to the goaltender's right. 4:07 left in the major penalty with Tri-Cities. Bottomley is going to take this draw. Bottomley, Yakeley, Myers with Pfister and Bruton. Bruton with the puck. Bruton. Up the slot, over the blue line, picking up speed through the neutral zone. And into Tri-Cities end. He tries to feed Yakeley. Comes back to him. Shot off the goalpost. That's barring out. Tipped. And we will get a face-off in Tri-Cities end. 3:53 left in the penalty. Yakeley lining up. Puck drop. Yakeley. Good job, Yakeley, protecting that puck. And kicks it down to Myers. Myers feeds the front of the net. Bottomley had a swipe at it. Puck comes up to Pfister. Pfister holds it in. Pfister down to Myers. Myers trying to get a puck on it. Bottomley comes down to help him out. Feeds the front of the net. Yakeley had a swing at that. Nice job. Oh, Myers lost an edge. Puck comes bouncing back out to center. Bruton's going to go back and pick it up. Pfister's with him. Bruton off the wall, up to Bottomley. Cross-ice pass. Myers is going to get to it first. Bottomley goes to the front of the net. Oh, tried to feed center. That's going to be offside. Bruton just not quite there in time. 3:18 left in the penalty. A couple of nice opportunities for Vancouver. Face-off comes outside the zone. Carson. Tri-Cities wins that back. Holland kicks it into Tri-Cities end. Tri-Cities collects it, sends that to the length of the ice. That won't be icing because of the penalty. So Walsh comes up with it. Walsh gets the puck out of the zone. Tri-Cities comes back to collect it. 2:58 left in the major. Tri-Cities wings that puck along, held in by Walsh, knocked down by Mooney, and we've got an offside on Mooney, although I'm not sure why that was offside, but okay. 2:50 left, and the penalty. There was nobody else from Vancouver or from Tri-Cities that I saw getting into the zone, and Mooney was holding that puck up, but that's how it is, and we're gonna go down to the far dot now. I don't know why that's happening either, but that's okay. Mooney's taking the draw for Tri-Cities across from Carson. Carson, Holland, Hobson, Triplett, and Walsh. Puck goes back through center now. That's going to come up. Burchell probably should have played that puck, and yeah, that went in. There was just too much time and space there, and Tri-Cities was able to get that puck with some speed coming across the face of the net and around the goalie's outstretched pad. Burchell had time. He probably should have come up and played that one out of the zone. That would have been a lot easier. But you got to make those decisions and stick with them. I guess better to face a shot in net and get to made look silly than to come out and whiff. So a shorthanded goal for Tri-Cities. 2:44 left on Tri-Cities power play. On Vancouver's power play. Puck deflected by Yankee. Yankee's reaching his stick out, can't get it. Puck comes back out of the zone. Pfister holds that line. Nice job, Pfister, holding that line. Puck goes behind the net, swept along now. Bainish can't get to it. Breakaway opportunity for Tri-Cities. Shot high and wide. Pfister will wind up with it. Pfister up to Bottomley. Nice stop. Pfister winds up with puck. Pfister looking. Tries to pick up Bottomley at center ice. Picked off by Tri-Cities. Good poke by Pfister to Bottomley. Nice job by Tri-Cities on that forecheck. They kick the puck deep. Bainish picks it up now and looks to wheel out of the zone. Across the blue line. Thomas Bainish over the blue line into the offensive end. Broken up by Tri-Cities, and Tri-Cities dumps that into the corner. We're down to 137 now in the major penalty. Bruton looking to break out. Bruton sends that into Tri-Cities end. Tri-Cities sends it right back out. That's going to be a too many men penalty. Nope, they're not going to call it. Tri-Cities with possession. Shot deflected in front by Burchell. Through center now, that's Bruton. Shot on net, that went high. Carson with the puck on his stick. Carson looking to center, goes around one, fed it across, nobody there for Vancouver. And Tri-Cities with possession. Tri-Cities dumps that puck in. Triplett will get to it. Triplett. And Tri-Cities again with possession. Hobson steps up, gets that out of the zone. Holland gets dumped on his butt, gets right back up. And the puck is trapped. That's going to be a penalty on Vancouver. I think they're going to get Carson when Walsh touches this. Hobson. They're going to get Hobson for a cross check. Well, a little too enthusiastic there. So with 27 seconds left in the major penalty for Tri-Cities, Vancouver will even that up now. Hobson taking a minor penalty. So 27 seconds of 4-on-4, and then a minute 33 of power play opportunity for Tri-Cities. Puck is dropped. Bottomley took that one, wins it back to Walsh. Walsh off the wall to Bottomley. Bottomley gets enough of that to get it out of the zone. Tri-Cities kicks that back to Mooney in the defensive end. Bottomley on the forecheck. Good hit by Bottomley. Tri-Cities able to handle it. Shot on net, blockered into the corner by Bertram. Up ice, nope, puck's in the corner. Walsh, up the wall, out of the zone. Tri-Cities collects it. They get right back in. Intend to send that one deep, and Tri-Cities on the power play now. That major penalty is expired. They walk the puck out front. Bercho had a couple of swipes at it. He leaves it for Triplett. Triplett leaves it for Walsh, I'm guessing. And that puck goes off the glass and out of the zone. Mooney with it now. Back in Tri-Cities end. They look to regroup. Tri-Cities with the power play. Up through center ice. Feeding into the offensive zone. They're going to call it offsides. Boy, that was a close call. These linesmen haven't been seeing offsides the same way I've been seeing offsides lately, that's for sure. We're going to get lined up. Yakeley's going to take the draw. Yakeley, Pfister, Bainish, and Carson, I believe, is the fourth player. Yep. Pfister. Up into neutral ice. Tri-Cities with possession. They gain the blue line. Tri-Cities works their way behind the net, looking to center. They've got someone there, and they go high slot. Closure for Tri-Cities. Now he sends it back down into the corner. It's a walk in. Good cross-ice feed, and 55 for Tri-Cities just can't. That's a great stop by Bercho. As they tried to go wraparound, Tri-Cities tried to wrap that around and fake him out, and he got just enough to it on the far side post. Tri-Cities with possession now in the corner. Nice job by Carson as he gets. Oh, he got a little trip there. It looked like. Sorry, that was Carson. That's right. Fed in front. Puck's behind the net. Pfister's there with it. Pfister gets pinned up against the boards. Penalties expired. Hobson's back on the ice. We're at even strength. Tri-Cities looking to center. That puck gets tipped. Hobson's going to get to it. Oh, nope. Doesn't get a stick on it. Puck's at the point. Now over the blue line. Right back in. Offside. Nope. Ricketts didn't clear out of the zone in time, and we're going to get an offsides call. So, 6:07 left in the second period. Tri-Cities leading Vancouver 4-0. Face off just outside the blue line. Bottomley's going to line up for it. Bottomley, Holland, Myers, Bruton, and Wolf. Myers escorts Tri-Cities player back, and now we're into Vancouver's end. Wolf off the wall, held in at the point. Walsh again tries to clear that zone, held in by Tri-Cities down to the dot. Cross ice to the slot, held in on the backhand. Burchell gets it. We've got a penalty on Walsh. Walsh with the hook. .47 left in the second period. Vancouver will skate shorthanded. Score is 4-0. Puck's dropped. Tri-Cities wins that back. Down to the top of the circle. Below the goal line. Tri-Cities looking to get that back on his stick. Nice work by Carson as he's able to get in there. Sorry, Bainish as he's able to get in there and break things up. Bainish still. Nice job, Bainish. Great check. Knocks that Tri-City player right off the puck. Can't clear it out. Held into the point. And right back down below the goal line. Around one. Shot across ice. Can't make it in. Herschel got enough of that. And shot. Deflected. And a couple of extra shots at the glove by Tri-Cities. Now, that's probably fine. I think we're going to get a couple of matching penalties for this. Which again is fine. Outside, bud. Outside. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Bainish and the Tri-City players are going to match that up. Which is, whatever. That's fine. So we still should be skating 5-on-4. I think is how this is going to play out. We'll see. We'll see when they get the puck drop. A minute 28 left on Hobson's penalty. We should be due for getting Hannafin out of the box shortly, as that major was assessed in the first period. And we're at the 5:09 mark now. Right now we've got 5 Tri-Cities players out there, and we've got 3 Rangers players. Oh, we have 4. Pfister's out there talking to the referee right now. So yeah, I think we're going to skate 5-on-4. They're setting up for the face-off just outside Vancouver's end. Chris Bottomley back out from the locker room. He was looking in on Owen Covington. And he gave a thumbs up to the bench, so I'm hoping things are all right. There's the whistle. Bottomley's going to line up to take the draw. He's got Myers on his left, Triplet and Pfister out there, the defensive pair. And we're skating 4-on-4. There's 4 Tri-Cities jerseys out there. So this will even things up. Okay. Tri-Cities with possession, gain the zone. Check off, and the puck comes out over the blue line. Pfister with it. Pfister looking. He's going to take a second now. Long pass, picked off by Tri-Cities. As Pfister tried to find Bottomley up ice through 2 zones. Nice move by Tri-Cities. Good stop by Birchall. Gets a leg pad on that. Kicks it into the corner. Bottomley. Nice pick by Bottomley. He goes through center ice. Bottomley over the blue line. He sends the puck deep. Tri-Cities reverses direction. Triplet will step up. And on the backhand, send that behind the net. Tri-Cities touches it. We're going to get a roughing penalty. And Tri-Cities does a great job of kicking Bottomley's stick up into the air. That's always fun. Hannafin's off. 2 minutes for roughing on Tri-Cities with a look like, what did I do? That's the universal look of everyone going to the penalty box. So now we should be 4-on-4. No, we were 4-on-4. Now we're 5-on-3. Okay. No, we're 4-on-4. Okay. 4-on-3. Last time, 4-on-3. Vancouver has a man advantage. That faceoff comes back all the way into Vancouver's end. Nice job by Yaker getting there first. And now he sees Hannafin, puts the puck on his stick over the blue line. Beating center. Yaker can't handle it. Carson can't handle it. Tri-Cities able to keep that out of the zone. Bruton tries to step up. Tri-Cities player goes around him, shot wide, around the glass, and Yakeley gets it on his stick. Kicks it up to Bruton. Bruton over the blue line. Bruton with a chance. Shot, tipped in front. Puck goes to the wall. Yakeley's going to get it out. Yakeley tries to wrap it in short side. Nothing doing. Bruton carries that play into the corner. And now we have Walsh out. We've got a penalty. Just as Walsh comes out of the net, we've got a penalty on somebody for a hold. Who are they going to get? Who are they going to get? I think they're going to get Colby Bruton. That's the call. Yep. There he is, Colby Bruton. Gaining off the ice. Well, Tri-Cities has 2 penalties on the board, 30-second and a minute 15. Vancouver has 2 minutes on the board, so we'll be skating 4-on-3. Carson wins that back to Pfister. Pfister, nice turn to get out of trouble. He gains the blue line. Watch that puck in, top of the circle. Shot tipped in front, up into the netting, out of play. We'll get a face-off in Tri-Cities' end. So many minor penalties in so little time. Carson lines up at the face-off dot. Hannafin triplet with a shot, blocked by Tri-Cities Keith. Tri-Cities kicks that back up, held in by Triplet. He gets on his backhand. Tri-Cities tries to send that along, and not too much on it. Triplet now with the puck on his stick, over the blue line, down to the dot, shot, deflected, up over the goal, goalie trip, shot. Boy, they had a nice opportunity there. Carson had a nice opportunity to put that one in. And the puck is loose. Burchill's just going to stop it. And Tri-Cities player coming out of the box decides to snow Burchill, and that's the joy of being a goalie. That's why you shouldn't do it. So with 3:03 left in the second period, Tri-Cities leads 4-0. Over the wall, we've got Hannafin. Hannafin's looking to line up at center. Yakely's behind him. Walsh and Hobson in front of the net. Puck's down. Back to the center. Tri-Cities looking. Doesn't get a shot off. Looking again. Shot. Blocked by Burchill. Rebound comes out in front. Shot. And that one will get a stop. As the initial shot hits him right in the face mask, and he puts his glove there to cover it up. Huzzah. 2:54 left in the second period. 1:14 left in Vancouver's penalty. 29 seconds left in Tri-Cities penalty. So in about 30 seconds, Tri-Cities is going to wind up with a power play. Hannafin at the dot. Hannafin kicks that forward. Shot in to the corner by Tri-Cities. Up the wall. Walsh steps up, gets a piece of it. And Hobson digs that out the wall. Up through center. Tri-Cities gets it on their stick. They send it back into Vancouver's end. Walsh will go collect it. Sends it up the wall. Hits Hobson. Tucks in front. And Hobson kicks it off the net. Shot in. Tipped. Near wall. Tri-Cities defense gets it, and the puck is stuck. Burchill got a piece of it, and then the puck just laid there. And now Tri-Cities has it and looks to break in. Hobson grabbed that out of the air, put it down. Tri-Cities now with a breakaway opportunity. Ricketts looks around, one shot, goal. Just like that. Because why wouldn't you? That's their fifth goal of the day. That will be a power play goal for the Tri-City Junior Americans. Tri-Cities leads 5-0. Out shooting Vancouver 20-8 up on the clock. Vancouver wins that into the corner. Puck comes rolling around. Triplet's going to find it in the far corner. Triplet with the puck on his stick, looking behind the net. Up the wall. Bottomley's going to get to it. Nope, Triplet still with possession. I'm sorry, not Triplet. Tri-Cities. Puck's back down the wall. Now Carson tied up. Back to the point. Mooney chips that down behind the net. Triplet's going to wind up with it. Nope, there's a Tri-City player there. And they work their way out in front. Shot right in front. Nice job, Burchill, sliding out to deny that pass, or deny that shot, rather. .118 left in the second period. Tri-City leads 4-0. We should be 5 aside now. Yep, all even strength. So Carson's going to line up at the faceoff dot. He's got Hannafin. Shot. Oh, good stop by Burchill. Nice second effort by Tri-Cities. That was a good patient goal. That puck popped straight up into the air. And Tri-Cities player waited for it to come down below the crossbar and popped it in. That was a great play. Great play by Tri-Cities. So that should be goal number 5 for Tri-Cities. As this game lines up about how we expected. Not how we expected, about how predicted, how it was predicted to go. If you pay attention to my hockey ratings. my hockey rankings. Excuse me. We've got a penalty. We've got Yakeley, and it's going to be for a rough. And now's the time of the game when you got to be careful. That's it. That's Yakeley's third minor of the game. Once you get to 5 minors, I think it's an automatic suspension for the next game. So, yeah, at this point in this game, you might think a little bit about playing Randy. 1:05 left in the period. Puck is down. Tri-Cities with possession. Cross-ice speed. Blocked by Wall. Kicked out by Bruton. They're back at center ice. Under a minute now. Tri-Cities leading 6-0. Tri-Cities picks that up one zone and carries it through neutral ice into Vancouver's end. Top of the circle, look away in front. They've got a couple of players there, and that shot goes in. Good feed in front. That's how you're supposed to do it. Yakeley right back out of the box. So that took all of 24 seconds. That's, I think, the third or fourth power play goal Vancouver or Tri-Cities has had today. A lot of these goals have been scored on the power play. Of course, the entire second period has been a special teams period to begin with. So I guess that makes sense. 7-0 up on the board. Tri-Cities leads. We're skating 5-on-5. Bottomley, Myers, Hobson with Triplett and Pfister on defense. Bottomley, which kicks that forward. Tri-Cities will go back and pick it up. They take it behind their own net and leave it the other way. Puck comes up the half wall, and now back to center as Tri-Cities looks to break out. Triplett gets his stick there first, over to Pfister. Pfister sends it up the wall. Hobson kicks that forward. Tri-Cities will pick it up. Cross-ice pass. Through center. Hobson gets the puck on his stick. Oh, that's a nice hit there in the ribs. I think that's Myers that took one. Puck's tied up. Looks like there's a hurt Tri-City player there. Come on, blow the whistle. Yeah, there's a hurt Tri-City player there lying on the puck, and then no whistle, and then Hobson looks down and gives him a little bit of the business. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do in that situation. That seems like the kind of thing that you would be asked to do. Yeah, the whistle hasn't blown yet, so you got to keep playing. There's the buzzer at the end of 2. Not the prettiest game by any stretch. Vancouver trailing Tri-Cities 7-0. When we come back, Tri-Cities will have another 54 seconds of power play opportunity. And it looks like they're going to call it a day for Burchell. He's going to climb out. And Tristan Scott's going to get his first action of the year. So that'll be fun to watch. And here you thought you had a reason to tune away. Been active in it, huh? A lot of penalties today.